guys, I'm going to show you guys 3 sure ways to add clients to your book of business, how to find carriers, how to make that 6-figure income, okay? So there's 3 sure ways. Way number 1, and before I go into this, I want to say I'm not putting them in any particular order. You should essentially emphasize one way than the other. I'm just putting out the information. This is for you to decide, okay? Way number 1 is a referral program. I really like this, okay? Word of mouth is the best form of marketing, all right? And if you can get in front of somebody that person trusts and they recommend you, it's almost a sure thing that you're going to sign them as a client, okay? So I built a referral program. So for example, there's a lot of different channels out there for networking that are really related to what you do in a way, right? Excuse me. So for example, let's just say that there's an insurance company around the corner and they do commercial trucking insurance. That's a great way for you to go and build a relationship with that person, okay? A factoring company is a great place to go. These guys are on the phones hustling all day long, trying to sign up and competing with other factoring companies to sign up clients. So they are trying to build that client's trust as well, okay? LLC people, equipment financiers, these are all great ways. I can go on and on and on. But essentially what you want to do is build some type of program that rewards them for sending you a client. So it could be a residual, okay? So for example, I'll say for every load that I book for this person, okay, I'll give you X amount of % of it. So what I need to do is price accordingly. That I want to make sure I'm making, a decent income for my time, right? And then I'll just say I'm charging that client 7%. I'll say, hey, for 2% for every client you send me, I'll kick you back. I'll kick you back a little kickback. And they're like, okay, yeah, sounds like a great plan. And they can start building a book of business within your book of business. Now they're invested in you and your business. They want to see you succeed because the more money you make, the more money they make, right? You can also do a flat fee. So just say, hey, somebody comes, they sign up, I book a week of loads and they finish it, boom, I'm throwing you $100. And then what you do is every once in a while, you just throw them a gift card to their favorite restaurant. Hey, here's a movie gift card. Take your wife out to dinner, take the kids out to the movies, whatever it is, and that will keep them in the front of your mind next time they talk to somebody and they're setting them up for insurance and they actually ask, what are you doing to plan to find loads? Oh, I don't know, just get load boards. Well, have you considered dispatching? Here's my guy, inMotion Dispatch, boom, and then they trust them. They're going to essentially trust me. I built a client, I built a network. That's one great way to do it. Another way is to get in front of the client, okay? Find out where they're at and get in front of them. No, I'm not talking about go to your local truck stop and handing out business cards, okay? I'll say the majority of the guys there are not owner-operators or do not have their own authority, which means if they're company drivers, they don't really have the authority to hire you on to find their loads. They're pretty much restricted to what their company is doing. So that's not the best use of your time. But what I mean is these guys are in Facebook groups, okay? They're in networking groups. So find those groups and get in front of them. Go into the Facebook groups with them, interact. May not necessarily always market your business, but interact, build trust, build some name recognition. So when they see your name in your business, they have some equity in it. There's some trust that they have with your business. Another thing you could do is get on the forums with them and as well. So just find out where they're at and essentially hang out with them, make friends with them. And then you can start using that to leverage a way to find more clients. And lastly, but definitely not least, a third way you can do it is direct marketing, okay? The day that their authority is filed, that is public information, okay? You can go to where they have that information, find their name, phone number, address, these type of things, and use that information to market to that client, or potential client, I should say. And there's a couple different ways to do that. FMCSA has the list. They put it out every day. You can find out what an algorithm and get a hold of that list, which I don't know how to do. But what I do is I subscribe to different third-party companies that do have that information, okay? Transportation Data Source, Carrier 401, Quick Transport Solutions, okay? Or I make friends with a factoring company or insurance guy who are also getting these lists, okay? Maybe I'll split the fee with them. But essentially what I'm doing is I have, as soon as their authority is filed, I have their name, their company name, phone number, address, email. And those are 5 different ways, well really I guess 3 different ways to market to them via email, direct mail, or phone. Okay, get on the phone, cold call them, sell your services, email them, sell your services to them directly. And this is just another way to go. They may not answer or may not do it the first time because their phone's going to get blown up when they first start their authority. But if you send that email, okay, you call them, you leave a voicemail, maybe you leave a nice text when you get done, maybe send them a card in the mail. What's going to happen is next time they are stuck, they need to find a load, they're going to remember that piece of information and call you. It happens to me all the time. I get calls from random people. Hey, I got your email, I don't know, 5 months ago, and I just wanted to see if you could help me find some loads. I mean, I thought I wouldn't need you when I first started my authority, but now I'm seeing is, hey, it might be a good idea to hire an outside service like you to find my loads. So there's that as well.